Innovation is the theme for the Carriabean Media Exchange on Sustainable Tourism, held in St. Lucia. The producer is Bevan Springer.
Welcome to St. Lucia, and welcome to the 16th Carriabean Media Exchange on Sustainable Tourism.
Youth delegates, along with experienced media professionals, came from all over the Caribbean and North America, seeking to exchange ideas, perspectives, and creative ways to influence positive, sustainable tourism. Vincent Vanderpool Wallace is the Secretary General of the Caribbean Tourism Organization.
The most desirous kind of vacation is what we have in the Caribbean. The problem is we've been so successful for so long doing very little in terms of developing it that the rest of the world began to catch up and say, hey, wait a minute, there is something going on here in this whole area of tourism. Let us begin to systematically develop it. And they began to catch up with where the Caribbean was. And now is the time for us to begin to focus on what we need to do in order to move this thing to another level.
The conference is not only an intellectual stimulating experience, it could be a cultural one as well.
My lonely days are over, and life is like a song.
Under the West Indian Order of Society, I was simply an impossible man to use openly the term Negro, yet everyone beneath this breath was calling the black man a nigger. I had to decide whether to please my friends and be one of the black whites of Jamaica and be reasonably prosperous, or come out openly and help improve and protect the integrity of the black millions and suffer.
Berthia Parle, General Manager of Bay Gardens Beach Resort in St. Lucia and Chairman of the Caribbean Hotel Association, passionately believes it's time for powerful women to take a more positive role in travel and tourism. How do you feel about, one of the speakers mentioned that they're making the golf course sustainable for the environment, as well as for the tourism industry. Why do you think it's important for us to start, becoming more eco-friendly with what we're building and how we're, doing our business?
Well, we have a responsibility to leave behind an environment for our children that they can leave for their children and their grandchildren. That's what sustainability is all about. I think too often we've seen developers come into the Caribbean and build projects that are detrimental to the environment. And I believe that now people recognize the climate change, the global warming, and there's all the high cost of oil, the increased cost of electricity, and all of the issues that are now coming to the forefront. We recognize that we need to be more eco-friendly and sustainable.
Climate change, marketing, geotourism, branding, and public relations were all hot topics discussed and debated.
Representing Caribbean destinations like I have in the past, I'm currently representing the Jamaica Tourist Board. The product that we sell is the island, it's the people, and unless we do something with the media and other stakeholders to maintain it and sustain it, it won't be there.
CMEx has become much more than a professional conference. 18-year-old Charmaine Joseph, a college student in Canada and a native daughter of St. Lucia, explains why she looks forward to it every year.
For the experience, there's some great people here. You learn a lot of new things, you have a lot of fun, and every time you come, you might advance myself further. I gain more experience, I learn how to speak in public, everything changes about me from CMEx, and I come every year. I fly 10,000 miles to be here, so I love it.
These are the innovators. These are the people that think out of the box. These are the people who are in school and studying and have the creative intellect and can really teach a lot of the older folks who are stuck in the box.
You can be sure the 17th edition of CMEx will be challenging and exciting. This is Sizemore reporting for CMEx News Update. See you next year.